Listen carefully. One of the biggest ways people sabotage their own destiny is by constantly explaining themselves, explaining why they're tired, explaining why they're trying, explaining why they're different, explaining why they haven't made it yet, as if approval is oxygen, as if understanding from others is required for progress. It's not. Let me tell you something uncomfortable. People who don't want to understand you never will. No matter how clearly you speak, no matter how honest you are, no matter how good your intentions, and the more you explain, the smaller you look, because explanation is often a quiet form of begging. Begging to be seen, begging to be validated, begging to be excused. And great outcomes are never born from begging. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. If your results are weak, you will feel the urge to explain. If your results are strong, no explanation is needed. Results are a language, and they are understood in every country, by every culture, by every skeptic. No one argues with results. They might hate you, they might envy you, they might talk behind your back, but they can't deny what's standing right in front of them. Think about this. When someone is truly focused, they don't have time to explain. They're too busy building, too busy learning, too busy failing quietly, too busy getting back up when no one is watching. But when someone is not doing the work, they talk a lot. They explain their plans. They explain their struggles. They explain their potential. Potential is cheap. Everyone has it. Results are rare. Let this sink in. The world doesn't reward effort. It rewards outcome. You can work hard and still be ignored. You can suffer and still be doubted. You can sacrifice and still be misunderstood. That's life. And the moment you accept that, you stop wasting energy on people who don't matter. You stop arguing with people who don't build. You stop defending yourself to people who don't invest in you. You stop seeking applause from people who wouldn't survive your process. There's a reason silence scares people. Silence means confidence. Silence means patience. Silence means you know something they don't. When you stop explaining, people get uncomfortable. They wonder, what is he working on? Why is she so calm? Why isn't he reacting? Because silence removes their control. Explaining puts your power in their hands. Silence keeps it in yours. Let me be clear. This doesn't mean you become arrogant. It doesn't mean you become cold. It means you become disciplined. Disciplined with your words. Disciplined with your energy. Disciplined with who gets access to your story. Not everyone deserves context. Some people only deserve to see the finished product. History is full of people who were misunderstood right up until they weren't. Before success, they were called crazy. After success, they were called visionary. Same person, different results. The lesson: don't try to change people's minds. Change your position. Move so far forward that explanations become irrelevant. Here is a hard question you need to ask yourself. How much time have you wasted trying to convince people instead of becoming undeniable? How many hours have you spent explaining your dreams to people who never invested a single minute helping you build them? Every explanation costs energy, and that energy could have been used to grow. Understand this: people who matter will watch. People who don't matter will talk. Let them. While they talk, you train. While they doubt, you study. While they sleep, you refine your craft. You don't owe anyone clarity about a future they won't help you carry. And when the results come, not if, when something interesting happens, the same people who questioned you start asking how you did it. The same people who doubted you start calling you lucky. The same people who ignored you suddenly want access. And that's when you'll understand why silence was necessary. Because if they couldn't respect the process, they don't deserve a seat at the outcome. So hear this like a final command. Stop explaining yourself. Stop defending your path. Stop justifying your pace. Do the work. Do it quietly. Do it consistently. Let the results walk into the room before you do. Because when results speak, explanations become irrelevant. And when you finally arrive, your silence will have said everything. Thanks for watching.